Welcome to Module 2. In this module we focus on the mediator's stance. In mediation there are a number of key postures that are helpful to adopt that together can be described as the mediator's stance. The stance is more of an attitude or mindset that ensures we do no harm while supporting collaboration and the emergence of a creative solution. The stance allows you to act as if you were the mediator in your everyday interactions with employees at work. It allows you to resolve conflicts early before they escalate into nasty disputes. It will help you manage conflict without getting a knot in your stomach or being pulled in different directions. There are 9 elements or postures to the mediator's stance. They are the real self, relaxed and calm, open to subtle information and feedback, empathic rapport builder, balanced and omnipartial, equally there for everyone, collaborative process guide, not decision maker, keeper of confidences, respector of differences, inspiring beacon of hope. I'd like to take a moment to briefly describe each of these postures. As we proceed in class, we will examine each of the postures in some detail. The real self. What is important is that you consider your concept of self and be as true to that as you can be. Ultimately, the best person you can be is you. If we pretend, if we bluff, if we mask what we are really feeling, the mediation process itself will be affected by our inauthenticity. The more real, the more authentic we can be, the more likely it is that the participants will be real too. And to resolve conflict, you have to keep it real. Relaxed and calm. When we are relaxed in our body and calm in our mind, we are able to be present in the moment and respond at our natural best. As a mediator, being relaxed and calm is the ideal state. You monitor your state, and when you notice that you are no longer relaxed and calm, restoring a relaxed and calm state within you is vital for yourself and the participants in the mediation. We will talk about techniques to do this. Open to subtle information and feedback. When you are mediating, you are constantly presented with a dilemma of what to do next. Your choice, whatever it may be, is dependent on your openness to feedback. Instead of following a rigid plan, you need to meet your reality and respond with an intervention that is sensitive to the participants' needs in the moment. The heart of the mediation process requires responding in the moment to what's going on. A lot of time we are acting intuitively. We are able to do this when we are open to feedback, especially that which is subtle. As a result, openness to feedback is vital. Empathic rapport builder. Nothing can be a substitute for the rapport the mediator establishes with each of the participants in the mediation. In everything you do, seek to build trust and confidence between yourself and the participants. Ultimately, rapport reveals your degree of influence and allows you to guide the participants towards resolution. Rapport arises from the trust we have developed with each, and also their confidence in our ability to be a resolution guide. Probably the most important skill we use to develop rapport is empathic listening. Balanced and omnipartial, equally there for everyone. Balance is the essence of the mediation stance. A mediator does not take sides. Our intention is to be there for all and to be fair and balanced in all we do. To this extent, it can be said that mediators are omnipartial. Mediators are often described as neutrals. I prefer balanced and omnipartial. We all know what balance is somatically. In mediation, it means that we don't lean so far to one side that we have tipped in their direction. Omnipartial conveys that we do not take sides and are there for everyone. Collaborative process guide, not decision maker. Being balanced or neutral about the substance of the matter does not mean that you do not care or support the process. We are not the decision makers. At best, we are guides as to the process. Our job is to not decide. The participants are the substantive decision makers. As we guide and interact with the interplay between the participants, we observe both the collaborative and competitive moments. We should not rescue either participant from the conflict, but constantly seek to reframe towards collaboration. It is in this regard that we are not balanced. We need to lean the process towards collaboration as we guide. That is part of our stance. Keeper of confidences. We are honored guests in the intimate lives of the participants with whom we work. When asked to keep confidences, we should keep them. Establishing the extent to which confidences will be kept is an important task for the mediator. It puts the participants at ease and encourages them to be candid with one another. Keeping confidences is an important way of building rapport. Ultimately, we do what we say we will do. If we agree to hold something in confidence, we do so. Respector of Differences. Mediators respect both the cultural and style differences that emerge and are at play during the mediation. Rather than thinking that we should use our cross-cultural communication skills when we communicate across different cultural groups, we should assume that all communications are essentially cross-cultural. Differences show up in many ways, and in whatever ways they do, we respect them. Inspiring beacon of hope. Finally, we are inspiring beacons of hope. We feel together, and through the openness of our emotional system, are able to influence the emotional states of others. As the mediator, you probably have the most significant influence over the emotional climate during the mediation. The mediation experience will be impacted negatively if you are anxious, distracted, or insecure, but positively if you are relaxed, calm, and hopeful. Our presence signals to the participants our belief that a solution is possible. As long as you are there, you signal hope for the participants. To summarize, the mediation stance is your collaborative attitude, your open mindset, your clear beliefs, and also your calm and relaxed emotional state, so that you are ready to foster collaboration without taking sides or making substantive decisions. You keep confidences, respect differences, and guide the participants in alignment with your deepest sense of self, all without losing your cool. I wanted to share a comment someone made after reviewing the chapter in my book on the stance. Of all the concepts introduced in the book, arguably the most impactful on me was the idea of the mediator's stance. The idea of the mediator having a stance, one that he or she brings to every step and stage of the mediation process, is of far more import in potentially settling a case than the length of the mediator's curriculum vitae or his batting average in getting cases settled, as I previously thought. Ford's writing brought together a major aha moment, the idea that the mediator has a complete way or soul that gave every movement, gesture, response, silence, and all other action and reactions purpose, and all of these multi-purpose actions led towards the intended goal. The role of the mediator is much more than the go-between between two arguing parties. By way of using a stance, a mediator is playing a multifaceted and pivotal role in the settlement, resolution, and then letting go of many types of conflicts. I do hope you'll weave your awareness of the stance into all you do.